Strength through will is how we can reverse the perversion of values that have been instilled in you, in me, in all our brethren, insidiously through generations of ancestral oppression. Though it stood with as much superhuman endurance as anyone could, it left a deep impression. Invisible scars that have caused us to devolve into a state of unconsciousness so malignant, we've nearly forgotten we're not a problem to be solved. We always been the solution they seek to dissolve, with the illusion of ties that bind us to a system that blinds, of most vicious design, which is to free no man. Only together, through sharing of wisdom, can we heal the wounds of division, forever sealing that evil incision, and finally deprogram.
Welcome back to the Deprogram Show, man. We got a very special guest in the building. Y'all see who's on the screen with me. None other than the legendary Mr. Interstate Tax, my brother.
What's going on, man?
Hey, man, it's an honor to have you on the show, man.
For sure, man. It's an honor to be here.
So, man, since we starting out, man, you grew up in Chattanooga, Tennessee, correct?
Yes, sir. I grew up right here in Chattanooga, Tennessee, right here on the south side.
So what part of the South was you on growing up?
Shit, I'm from Willahome, to be honest. I grew up in Willahome.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did Willahome shape who you became and who you are today?
Well, shit, I was born and raised in Willahome, but my life was a little different than everybody else. My dad owned a barbershop, way before I was born, so I kind of grew up in the barbershop majority of my time. So my life was a little different than, you feel me, everybody else who grew up, than my peers, basically, who I grew up with.
Like, what was the difference? Like, because you said your dad owned the barbershop. What was the difference in your life and your peers' life?
Shit, I was in between poverty, and I was in between, like, my dad had a business of his own, too. You get what I'm saying? So, like, my friends, I ain't even gonna say my friends, just my peers, my neighbors didn't have what I had. You feel me?
Okay.
So that's what made a difference between me growing up in the situation, me seeing what I seen every day, and me actually having something to go do, you feel me, on the weekends, or you feel me, in between the week.
Okay.
So that shit made a big difference.
Okay. So where did the name Interstate Tax come from?
The streets. Okay. Shit. The lifestyle I used to live. It came from the interstate. You feel me? That's where Interstate came from the lifestyle I used to live. And shit, a white boy named Jimmy gave me my name. He gave me my name Tax, and I just put the Interstate with it years later. You feel me? So that's where that shit came from.
Okay. So I heard you coming up out of Willahome, I heard you say on numerous interviews and numerous occasions that mainly you got a lot of white friends.
Yeah. I went to a white school.
Okay, what school you went to?
I went to Lookout Valley. My mama sent me. I could have went to Howard. Like, I went to Howard as in elementary and shit, but I guess my mama seen what she seen in me, so she just tried to she put me on a mountain basically with the white folks.
Okay, going and Lookout Valley as the poll. You said you did go to Howard, far as like in elementary and things.
Elementary, I went to East Lake. I went from East Lake. I graduated from East Lake Middle, and then like they had some little program, some little shit they had going where you didn't have to send the kids in a city. So shit, my mama goddamn chose that route for me. Like I said, I was a kid. I couldn't choose it. I couldn't choose my own route. My mama chose it for me.
Okay, leaving East Lake Middle, going to Lookout Valley. What was it? What was it? A culture shock, or what? Or was it like, oh man, I'm just going to school?
Shit, I always was a class clown, so it wasn't even like that I was even in school. I was just always on bullshit. But it was most definitely a culture shock. But I still went up there with just being me, you feel me? And I fell in where I was supposed to fall in at. I'm gonna put it like that.
Okay. So you said you was always on some BS. Where the BS come from?
Shit, I like to have fun. I was like, fuck the work. I'm finna have fun. Bro, I used to take my motherfucking laptop and microphone to school and I goddamn record music in a classroom. So that's what type of shit that I was on. I was on bullshit. I'm surprised I even graduated.
Oh, so you did graduate?
Yeah, I graduated. I'm smart. I ain't no dummy. I guess that was my problem. Like I was just too smart for my own good. You feel me?
So what was that? What did that come from? Like being, man, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. So I'm gonna knock this out so I can have some fun. So with you being as smart as you is, was it a challenge to keep?
I ain't even do my work. I just was like, I ain't even gonna lie, I ain't do my work. I used to cheat off people. Like straight up. Like, but at the end of the day, like I don't use none of that shit today.
You don't feel like you use it today at all?
I mean, some of it, but not majority of the bullshit, not majority of the lies. Like I said, I was already woke as a child. Like I was already prophesied as a child that I'd be able to see and I'd be able to hear things and believe in, believing in that. You feel me? That's what I just used all my life. You feel me? So I don't know. I just been moving with the grace of God. Like education, yeah, education matter. It counts to certain people, but some people that shit don't apply to. You feel me? Because like I done surpassed my teachers and principals and everything. Like I stay in the same neighborhood as one of my teachers now. You feel me? So it's like that shit really it affects certain people.
So since you brought it up, and this is the deprogram show, so let's get into it. How do you feel like? Because what I'm hearing you say is basically you was wasting time when you could have been doing something else, basically due to school, because you not using it as an adult.
Yeah, we most definitely waste time. Even these kids nowadays, they wasting time in school. I mean, you got fucking 8-year-olds that's millionaires. I mean, the world done changed, man. It ain't the same no more. This shit ain't in the books, it's in this phone. You feel me? Only thing you have to do is just pick this up and it's there. You feel me? It ain't in no book no more. It's in the book, but it's right here. You feel me? I can read any book on my phone, so the shit in the phone.
Oh, okay. So why you think they put us in the system to they call it education? I know what time it is as far as the indoctrination. Why you think
it's an incarceration, really.
Wow. Okay.
They start you off early, man. And like I said, I don't even speak on because I'm spiritual. I'm real spiritual, so I don't even speak upon. I don't say certain words, so I'm gonna say it in a different way. But the schools, they fuck you up like how they fuck up adults. If you go to prison, they gonna make your ass get in line. They gonna give you a number. It's gonna be a lot of shit, man.
So you think do you think the number is on purpose?
Yeah, we number 9. Shit, you come out number. You don't come out with a name first. They don't on your birth certificate or on a doctor, whatever they give you, that shit say your mother's last name. You don't have a name, you have a number. We came out as a business, but we don't even use ourselves. We don't utilize ourselves as a business. We ain't nothing but a fucking EIN number. Our social security number is our EIN number.
So how do you find that out? Give the people some game.
I mean, shit, you just got to wake up. I'm woke. And everything, like I said, I can give them game, but this shit to be sold and not told, to be honest, because a lot of folks rather pay for some shit. They rather pay for bullshit than for you to give them some free shit that's go lead them on in life. So they got to pay for this shit.
Good game is good game. I got you. So where did your knack for getting money come from? Because
I said, my dad been a business owner for I don't know when. So that shit just in my DNA. Like I'm a real hustler. Like I'm a real true hustler. Like I'm sitting right here. I'm supposed to be sitting in another place doing the interview, but I'm sitting here at my warehouse because I got shit to do. I got meat to go sell today. You feel me?
What kind of meat you selling?
Man, I sell all type, whatever they want, I got it. I can get it.
Okay.
I can get it. Whatever you want, I can get it. But I got the best quality meat. That's the difference between my meat and they meat. You feel me?
Okay.
I got the best of the best shit, man. We got top quality shit. We ain't serving you no bullshit at all.
Okay. So what was the first business you started?
My first business was my moving company, Interstate Movers. That was my first legit business.
Okay. What went into you starting a moving company? What made you say, man, I can do this?
Basically, I was working for a moving company. So shit, I'm just like, shit, I'm getting paid $16 an hour plus tips, whatever, woo the woo. But like I said, my daddy always owned the business. I seen my dad have workers. Like I knew I wasn't built to be no worker. I was built to be a boss. So I just took they goddamn shit and ran with it. You feel me? The first company I worked for, his name was Brad, and he taught me a lot. Like I said, man, you got to pay attention in life, or else you'll lose. You always gonna lose if you don't never pay attention. And I paid attention to everything. He started letting me run his company. I was 17 years old when I started running his company. You feel me? So I just I ain't finna run your company without and go break and I'm coming to break you off at the end of the day. You feel me? I rather goddamn run my own shit.
Okay. So how long did it take you to actually learn the process? You said you were 17 years old.
I catch on quick. I snap. I catch on quick. I'm just like that. With whatever. I can do whatever. I can sell dirt to a motherfucking shoe and tell a motherfucker to walk light.
So
I'm just built like that.
So you said this at 17, you still in school, basically.
I had graduated early.
How old were you when you graduated?
17.
So you went from being bored in class, you bring your stuff to school, record.
I got put out of class. I got put out of school. I got put out of regular school. I went to Chet State and actually got my high school diploma.
Okay.
So the shit was different. I got put out of school. I was doing other shit at Lookout Valley. Like I said, I went to school with white folks, so I took my hood mentality up there with them white people, and the shit worked.
How did it work?
It worked.
Okay.
I mean, like I said, man, like even with what I'm doing now, man, like I said, I use this same game, and I'm being sarcastic, so a lot of people will take this shit. A lot of people will take it and run with it, but that's the way that shit goes sell. Like I want people to take this shit as, oh damn, he's still in the game, or he's still like, yes, I'm still in the game. Yes, I still got the shit. Like, yes, I still do all of that. You feel me? This shit just in a whole different lane. You feel me? Like I just had to switch my lane with this shit, man.
Okay.
But you still can use the same. You can still use the same slang. You can still use the same texture of all this shit. You feel me? It's the same. Everything is the same. Nothing changes. Even us doing this interview.
Yeah.
This shit is the same thing as me going out here to go do some other shit. Usually I just had to change my train of thoughts.
So at what age were you when you changed your mindset, your train of thought?
Shit, I thought I goddamn kept bumping my head. You keep bumping your head, goddamn, you go bust your shit eventually. And I kept bumping my head. I went to prison. And I didn't learn the first time I went. You feel me? I got back out thinking, oh damn, I'm smarter than what I was the first time. Yeah, wisen you up. But like when it ain't God playing, he'll sit you back down. You feel me? Like, and that's what we have to realize. Like we got to just sit back and take them signs. When God say sit down, he go sit us down. It don't matter what God you believe in. You feel me? It's only one, so he go sit you down.
Okay. So at what age did you first go to prison?
I was 25.
25. So
24, 25. I was 25. I had just got with my wife.
So when they told, how much time they give you?
Man, I went to prison on a probation violation. My initial charge, I had a trafficking charge. This was my initial charge. I was facing 20 years due 10. But me being young and not being stupid, I saved my money. I got the best lawyer I could find. He popped my ass. I don't even want to tell you what I gave him, but he got me 15 years on fucking papers.
So let's go into this. You said you found the best. You got the best lawyer you could basically.
I got the best lawyer in the county that I got fucked up in, because I can't say messed up. I got fucked up in. Excuse me.
Okay.
Because it messed my life up at the end of the day, man. But yeah, I got the best lawyer in the county that I had my situation in.
So you end up getting 15 years on papers after you pay him, right?
After I paid him a large amount of money.
So how did you go from that to end up going to prison?
I violated. I was bullshitting around. I violated on some stupid ass shit too. But the Georgia don't bullshit, man. They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck if a piece of hair fall off your head and they tell you it was supposed to stay on that motherfucker. You better keep that hair on your head.
So you was in Georgia?
Hell yeah. Tennessee light. I was eating 2 meals a day, like this shit right. But I went through like a motherfucker be like, oh, I went through hell and back. Nah, this was really literally hell. Like, we eating twice a day. Like, that shit ain't need. I don't even want to talk about this shit because this shit ain't nothing. It ain't nothing to even. I can still smell the shit. Just crazy, man.
The only reason why I want to talk about it so we can encourage youngsters.
Yeah, I can most definitely tell. I can most definitely tell the kids. I can most definitely tell the kids because I got a shitload of kids, and I wouldn't dare want my son going through what I went through. What I went through. So my son won't have to go through it. That's why I know now, like, all right, boom, I got to do this. See, us as men, we failed the youth. You feel me? And like, I feel like my generation was failed. Cause like, people don't give a fuck about us. Like, we barely give a fuck about ourselves, so people ain't gonna give a fuck about us, period. You feel me?
So you said we was failed. We was failed by who?
Us, I mean, I'm a little younger than you, so my generation was failed by the generation before us, by the OGs that we so-called supposed to have. You feel me? We ain't got no OGs for real. The OGs that we got go put that fire in your hand and go tell you to go kill a nigga and do this and do that, and you feel me? Go fuck your life up. We ain't got no real OGs. And like I said, our parents, like our parents only can do so much. It takes a village to raise a boy. That's what we get fucked up at. Like I said, I'm really 100 years old, but I'm a young nigga.
Okay, so it's basically your mind moving faster than basically life.
Yeah, that's why I say I already. When I was 17, I was already in my 30s. By the time I turned 18, I was in Arizona. I moved to Arizona. I was doing music down there. And all this shit facts. Everything that I speak, everything that come out my tongue, all this shit facts. That's why I say even through the music, like, I got my ass beat. We'll get to that shit. I got my ass beat and went to jail because I was talking that shit in my music and I was actually living what I was talking. Like, this shit ain't just no game. That's why I say, like, you can pick who live in this shit out of who just going to the studio wasting their money and playing. And I ain't even gonna say wasting their money because if that's what they doing, then that's what they doing. But this shit different, man. This shit different with me. I come from a whole different branch.
Okay, so you said when you was in prison, they fed y'all 2 meals.
We only ate twice a day.
What was the 2 meals?
Man, in the county, that shit was some bullshit. That shit was just like some.
Now I'm saying, was it because normally people are used to breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Was it?
Okay, so the 2 meals was just like we were probably like, I don't even remember. I can say we ate probably 8 o'clock that morning and probably like 6 o'clock that evening, and that was it.
So how did you adjust? What did you do?
Man, listen, I adjusted the same way I adjust on the streets, but it's just like different. Like, I'm gonna get money on the street, so I would go get money I would go get money in there too, even if it was me hustling my food to get my food back.
Okay.
You feel me? Like I said, man, this shit ain't all about like when a nigga say hustle, like they automatically, oh, he said dope or he doing this and that. So like you run with that shit. I learned to run with that shit. You feel me? Like, cause that shit, I don't know. Like that's how they go look at you anyway. So you just have to run with shit. So don't, if they take my words how they take them, fuck it. But I was hustling my shit in there, man.
So you getting it how you live, like the hot boys say they was, you really was doing it.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
2 for 1, 3 for goddamn, 3 for 2, or whatever. And then if you a duck, don't be no duck. My name Tax. Tax. If you a duck, I'ma pluck your ass.
So how can you spot a duck for those who green?
They quack. Everybody a duck. You a duck. I'm a duck. The world is a duck. It's all about when you quack to it.
Go a little deeper with that, because that's a powerful thing.
Like I said, I'm a duck, you a duck, the world is a duck. All this shit is a duck. Long as you can make a duck quack. I mean, I guess you ain't no duck then if you can make the duck quack. But man, like life, man, like I said, you just got to pay attention in life. Like right now, I'm on this interview, but I'm watching everything around me. Because if this man could be a killer right behind me, he ready to kill the whole goddamn warehouse. You got to pay attention in life.
So basically, what I hear you saying is, with the duck scenario, if put in the wrong predicament, or if you succumb to pressure, anybody could be a duck.
It's a duck right here, duck. What if I was a robber and I wanted to jump out and it's a duck.
Okay.
I could have made that quack just then, but I didn't, because I'm a good guy. The world is a duck, man. You never know what nobody is on. You never know how nobody moving. You never know, like, even the water, you never know how the water go move. We living on water. You don't know how this shit finna move in a few minutes. We don't know how this shit go be.
Yeah, because it's forever changing.
It's forever changing.
So with that being said, going into, so how long did you do during your first term?
I did my first violation. I did a year. I did a year on both of my violations. I'm going to get it out the way, so I ain't got to talk about that bullshit no more. Okay. I did a year on both of my violations, but I never go back to that situation, because I know for a fact I don't want to lay next to a nigga pulling his dick out. Like, yeah, bro, you see shit like that. Like a nigga could be like, oh, bro, damn, this shit gay. Bro, you see shit, bro. Like a nigga can play all day, and a real nigga go tell you, a person who done been through this shit go tell you, like, yeah, bro, man, like, I seen some shit that I didn't want to see.
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to see no grown man, goddamn, and then you have to tell a nigga, like, hey, bro, you tripping, bro. You tripping. Like, I'm right here. Especially in the county, bro, your head goddamn right next to the toilet. So just imagine a nigga having to take a shit, y'all on lockdown. But I really got to take a shit.
I ain't nowhere to go.
You ain't not finna beat that man ass because he stink. He can't help that he stink. Like, shit get real in that field. Niggas be screaming they in the field. Nah, shit get real in the field.
So why do you think they put the programming out there to get us blinded?
It's a business. The program is a business.
So they basically programming us so they could benefit off of it for free labor or whatever.
They been doing it. Georgia prison, you work for free. You work for your 2 meals a day. Or you might get a little extra little sandwich in. You work for free. These people get free labor. When you get off here, go look that shit up. How much food and how many potatoes and how many onions and how many, man, go look that shit up, man.
So why do you think people want to keep living that life?
They don't really. Our peers fuck us up. The internet, this shit fuck you up. That phone fuck you up. This fuck you up. A little bit of this will fuck a nigga ass up, fuck a nigga ass off. 52 seconds of your life, it cost you 52 years of your life. 52 seconds of your life can cost you 52 years of your life.
I'm gonna play dumb for a second. How is that?
Cause like I just showed y'all that lady in the beginning of this interview, me jumping out, and then the state that I'm in, they got some shit called what's the shit called? It's like basically like lethal. The lethal shit you can do down here. I can't think of the exact name. But it's like 7 things you can do down here that's just lethal. Let's go get your ass a life sentence. Me hopping out on that white lady with anything, with my fist, anything, and telling her to give anything up. That's damn near life sentence where I'm at right now.
Dang.
A life sentence, not no light sentence, a fucking life sentence. This shit for real down here. That's why niggas do not really want to live this lifestyle. Young thug. Everybody like, oh yeah, he a good nigga, he a good nigga. Like I went through the same shit that bro going through. It's just I went through it on a different level because I don't hang around niggas. I can't get no Rico. You feel me? So this shit different, man. Niggas don't want to live this life for real, man. We just live this shit because a nigga be want to goddamn really I be thinking niggas gay. Niggas be want to impress other niggas. We don't need to go to clubs to goddamn. I don't go to clubs, period, but niggas go to clubs to shoot that motherfucker up. Damn, there's some hoes in this motherfucker. Why you want to shoot it up? I mean, young ladies, excuse my French. Like, we fucked up. We need to be deprogrammed.
So
sometimes you have to break a motherfucker down and build them back up. But niggas don't like that. People don't like real. You probably don't get that many views on this motherfucker once motherfucker start figuring out, oh damn, that's Taylor, bro be saying some real shit. Because folks don't like real shit. They like bullshit. That's why I say you have to let the bullshit ride sometime.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
So with that being said, man, you have a lot of people who programmed to do this bull jive, and then you got individuals such as yourself who done went through different situations, and then when you tell them, it seems like they tend to listen. The real ones will listen more after you done went through it.
You got to bump your head a couple times. You got to become a watermelon and just burst one time once you drop. You used to hear from the old folks all the time. Even when you go to church, what they say, when you can't do it yourself, just hit your knees and put your hands in the air. It's the same thing out here. It's the same thing with us being programmed. Sometimes we got to hit our knees and put our hands in the air and deprogram ourselves and fucking listen. Somebody might have the right key to unlock the door. Somebody might have the right battery to put in your back to make you go. Because a motherfucker like batteries put in their back.
So let me ask you this. With that being said, you brought up the word listen. Do you think if you would have really took heed to what was being said when you was a child, you could have avoided the prison sentence?
Yep. Hell yeah, but I was fucked up as a kid. I don't just blame it on me though. I blame my dad. I blame my OGs. I blame everybody around me. Don't show me too much. We show these kids too much, and then we be mad at these kids when they go out there and get a life sentence, and they have to goddamn. We have to take care of these kids and shit like that. We as people can gather up all day long and get on Facebook and talk about bullshit. We can communicate about bullshit, but we can't come together and when a motherfucker telling you your child bad as fuck, you mad at them. Everybody telling you your child bad as fuck. Like I told you earlier, it takes a village to raise a boy.
So why the parents don't want to accept the village help?
They stupid. I hate to put it like that. I'm gonna break a motherfucker down. I'm gonna make a motherfucker feel shitty. I don't care how you feel. I talk gritty. So, but I love everybody. You feel me? It ain't me just shitting on nobody. I'm gonna talk gritty to you to get you to open up and realize like where you fucking up at. Don't nobody want nobody telling them to do right. Who want you? Come on, don't nobody want into that white man telling us clean that motherfucking room. See, in jail, that's another thing, man. In jail, a motherfucker tell you to come clean the fuck up. Come eat. Win the shit. Hey, man, that shit a whole different ball game.
So
it ain't no bucking up, swelling up, telling yeah, you can do that, but they got a whole nother program for you. All this shit program, bro.
yeah.
All of it is program.
So on the street, they'll listen. They'll say, man, you can't tell me nothing. But then when you go to jail, it's, hey man, get in line and follow these rules.
Yeah. Or if you don't follow the rules, we got another program for you. And if you don't follow that rule, we got another program for you. Oh, you want to fight us? Oh, y'all want to fight in this motherfucker right here? See, this shit ain't nothing Civil. Civil, you can goddamn stab a motherfucker up, fight a motherfucker, do whatever. But you just heard what I said. You got to get stabbed to go through some shit. Who the fuck want to come out the streets with no wounds to go in this bitch and get stabbed up? Not me.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
But down here in Georgia, they got something for that shit. They got some shit called inciting a riot. They gonna give you 5 to 10 years, and you gonna do 5 years on it if you get to 10.
So what's crazy? I'm gonna ask this: do you think that's needed? Do you like I'm gonna say in Tennessee? Do you think if that was implemented in Tennessee the way it's implemented in Georgia, will it calm some of this down?
I ain't gonna say that because it's fucked up everywhere. Niggas don't care, man. We program. They already got the shit set up for us. The shit set up for us, man. We already programmed to not give a fuck, and we go do what we do until we figure out how to unprogram ourselves. Until we figure out how to unplug ourselves from this shit, we always gonna be attached to what we going through. Like it ain't them. They system already in place. This shit just like me cranking up my car. If I crank up my car, if I get up under this hood and goddamn take these spark plugs out and goddamn put some earbuds in them, this car ain't finna crank. Right? Wrong?
Yeah, you right. So how
put some earbuds in your shit and try to crank it? It ain't gonna crank.
Nah.
You feel me? So that's but my thing is, how can I move this vehicle without these spark plugs? Elon Musk figured it out.
That way you get Tesla from.
That's what but Tesla was out before all this shit.
Yeah.
Elon Musk just did what I say earlier. In order to get paid, you got to pay attention. Sometimes that's why I told you this shit costs. I'm actually giving the game now, but the shit costs. You feel me? My next interview, I want goddamn 5,000. Cause I can get a word some shit. I can get a word some game. If a motherfucker open their ears and listen to me. Everybody screaming out trap nigga this, trap nigga that. Yeah, bro, nigga come from that. A nigga live that. Go watch the news. I made the news behind this shit. I made worldwide news behind this shit. I beat the game also. I beat this shit. Name one young nigga in Chattanooga who fucked the game the way I fucked it without a rubber. And I didn't catch AIDS.
So how did you make the news for those who've been under a rock?
Like I said, man, you got to go look up Interstate tax story. I was handcuffed and beat. Them folks came and beat the shit out of me, thinking they was finna to catch some shit. They thought they was on the wave. Like I said, man, all this shit, bro, you can be sarcastic in this world, man. I'm a natural born asshole. So I guess that's what drawed attention because I was an asshole. Like, I go put a billboard up. I go do all type of crazy shit. The motherfucker be like, bro, you hot. The whole time, a nigga ain't even doing shit. I just not caught your attention. Now I can talk to you. You feel me? If you go listen to my music for real, bro, it's a message in my shit. It ain't no party. It ain't now song you hear me on talking about me just going to go kill a nigga. Or go pick up a Draco and go shoot this. I don't make drill music. I make hustling music. You're going to be able to eat my shit. And like I said, the game is, bro, you could take one game and make it, it's all the game. This the game right here. Everything is the fucking same. Everything. No matter what you do. Young nigga, if you out there selling dope, you can switch up your lifestyle. It's cool to switch this shit up. Like, it's cool. Like, because once them folks goddamn wrap your ass up, I said the same shit. Oh yeah, damn, bro. Like, nah, it's cool to switch this shit up. They want us to goddamn jam ourselves. They put this shit out here for us to goddamn jam ourselves. We ain't got no motherfucking trains, planes, and no motherfucking boats. We ain't bringing this shit in. They want us to fuck ourselves over. They want us to do this shit to ourselves, and we just doing it because we just impressed by a piece of paper. Fuck this shit. This shit bigger than this.
So when this situation went down with the police, I mean, like you said, if people go really,
I'm gonna be honest, bro. They thought they were gonna find some dope. They found money. The first time I got fucked up, they found like fucking goddamn almost $15,000. They trying to figure out where the money come from. They found a little bit of weed because I smoke weed. Actually, I got my medical card. Just in case motherfucker goddamn be trying to, he on probation, he smoke weed. I got a medical card that my probation officer helped me out with. Shout out to my probation officer. But yeah, man, this shit, like I said, man, I beat the odds, man, with this shit.
So they basically was mad at you for your arrogance.
Yeah, basically.
So
like I said, state of Georgia, man, we medical card. Like I said, man, it ain't what you do, it's how you do it. And I'm a walking goddamn testimony of this. Like I said, I'm just giving free game out, man. I'm just really giving free game. I came here today to do this interview, to give out free game. If you don't want to listen to the shit, then you gonna be fair. I can give you game to set you back 10 years. I can give you game to set you forward 100 years. Which one you want? And I'm gonna break it down like this. We're gonna go back to Elon Musk and Tesla. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that man went back years, hundreds of years ago, and brought some shit. Now that man is one of the richest men in the world. Why? Because he just went back in time.
So I see you study. I see you study.
It ain't even me studying. I don't study this shit. If you open up like I told you, my pastor already prophesied that I'll be able to see it. I ain't got to study it. I don't.
So you just got the gift.
I got the gift, man. I'm gifted. Elon Musk need to sit down and have a conversation with me. He'll learn some more shit.
So
you got to do your research. I ain't the smartest man in the world. I ain't even gonna say I'm smart. I'm the dumbest man in the world, actually. And I'm the dumbest man in this vehicle and in this room. You feel me? Stop being so fucking smart. You can be cocky all you want. Like, I'm a Leo. I can't help the way I act. It's just me. But the fact of, and I ain't even gonna say it's cockiness, it's confidence. I got confidence. You're supposed to sell confidence.
Yeah.
If you ain't confident in your product, then guess what? You should have never sell.
So at what age did you realize, man, I really need to be using my gift to move forward?
Just now. My 31st birthday. A couple of days ago. This shit just don't happen like a nigga be thinking like, oh damn, bro got this, or bro like no, this shit just don't happen like overnight. It took me 31 years to realize, like, all right, boom, I'm learning every day. I'm teaching myself now.
So let's go into a conversation we had off camera. We talked about creating a monster.
Mm-hmm.
You and I both know that the world, once you whatever you feed a child, that's what you create.
Yep.
So in our community, they create the monster.
Yeah. Right now, our community, I don't mean to cut you off.
Nah, go ahead. Handle your business.
Our community ain't got to create the monster. This create the monster. Have you ever heard of the mark of the beast?
Absolutely.
You remember they said they were gonna plant something in our hands?
Yeah.
I got 2 of them in my hands. The mark of the beast is here. This is the monster that create all of us now. It don't even take the streets no more. It don't even take none of this shit. It's right here.
So how can you escape it?
You can't. It's planet. Me and my wife probably fight 100 times a day because I'm on my phone. It's planet. I ain't got to be doing nothing. I could be just strolling, trying to figure out a whole new plan. It's the mark of the beast. But when will we realize what's going on around us? Never. A motherfucker ain't finna wake up. And like I said, a motherfucker go look at this interview and be like, oh, he crazy. Oh, because that's what we do. A motherfucker tell you they got a problem or they been diagnosed with some shit. You look at them like they crazy. What if them the gifted people?
That mean they tapping into they situation and navigating around it.
Or they could be tapping out.
Yeah.
They could be tapping out. It's a lot of people who ain't living to see light no more. So either you tap in or you go get tapped out.
So
the universe go work so funny right now. And we like the world, it's 24 hours in a day for you.
Absolutely.
No, it's not no more.
It's not 24 hours in a day. Give me the game then.
I mean, look how quick this shit moving. We passed half through this year already. The year just started. Tell me something ain't going on.
I mean, time don't stop for nobody.
Time sped up for everybody.
Same game, yeah.
Like I said, we in a game that we don't even know about. We just the puppets.
So
we puppets.
You seen the Matrix?
Man, you ain't even gonna believe me if I tell you this shit. I've seen the Matrix, but I can't remember it. But I don't watch TV. I'm that tapped out of life. I'm tapped in.
So I'm gonna give you the whole movie ain't important. It's just one area that's important, and I believe you tapped into that area. It was a scene where Lawrence Fishburne and Keanu Reeves, where he say if you could take this pill and you can see things for what it really is, or you could take this pill and you can stay asleep. Basically, long story. So when did you take the pill to see it for what it really is? Because I based on conversating with you and this interview, I know you see it for what it really is.
The pill was injected in me. I mean, like I said, it's like I just live off different energy. I caught a different light. I caught a different vibe of energy. My ancestors tapped in with me. So that was my pill. And like I said, people, even me showing that, people gonna think I'm crazy. Don't take it as, oh, he fucked up in the head or he crazy. Like, I'm just woke. I know how to survive. I survived everything that's them came upon me because I took the pill that I took. Oh, he's a demon. Oh, he's this. Oh, he's that. Like everything we see out here, this shit just be false advertisement. You feel me?
So you said it's false advertisement.
Yeah, so a lot of people done took a pill of false advertisement. They say it in the Bible, it'll be a false prophet that come.
Yep. Yeah.
I mean, bro, like I said, all this shit is the same. A motherfucker go take my content and be like, bro, what is he talking about? I'm talking about the same shit you talking about. I'm just using it in a whole different text. Everything is the same. When God asked the plug for, when Jesus asked his plug for bread to feed everybody, what his plug gave him?
Gave him the bread.
He didn't give him flour. He didn't give him grain. He didn't give him nothing. He gave him the bread.
Yeah.
You just got to go ask for it. And you shall receive. This shit right here. Like I said, some of the shit fake, but the shit right here.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna pick up no book though, us as black people.
Why you think that is?
We too cool to go fucking pick up a book. We'll laugh at a nigga for going to go pick up a book. All jokes aside, my brother just laughed at me earlier. a day ago because I told him shit. I'm upset right now. I'm finna go read. He laughed. He said, "Oh yeah, you fucked up." Cause I mean that's all we had to do when we was in jail. You couldn't do shit but read. Niggas in jail will read. I bet niggas in jail smarter than niggas on the street. I bet you. I bet you $100,000 niggas in jail smarter than niggas on the street. They just fucked up and locked up.
Cause at that point you gotta focus. You gotta focus more. Cause you focusing on getting back to the free world, and you don't realize how distracted you are
Bro,
in the
free world. Bro, you become a lawyer. You become the best lawyer. You become better than your lawyer. You become the best. You become the best cook. You become the best. You become the best everything. You become the best dresser. You become the like your skin get the glowing. You become like you become the best workout. Nigga, hey, it's so fucked up, nigga. They start dog grooming people. My brother, you can groom dogs in the jail now.
So what is it about? What do you think it is about jail that makes people tap in the senses that they never tapped in?
Bored. You be bored. And then, like, if you're a real one like me, you get tired of hearing lies. Like, I hear a lot of lies. Well, I've heard a lot of lies, and I still hear it in the free world. But like, I done heard that shit so much in there. Like, you got to subtract yourself from the free world in that motherfucker, or else you go goddamn get all type of DRs. You gonna be fucked up. Like, that shit different, bro. That shit different. That shit make a nigga flesh crawl. That shit so different.
But like, honestly, that's how it should be. So you don't never want to go back.
Hell yeah, that shit just made me sick to my stomach.
So let me ask you this: what did you learn from the encounter, from your encounter with the police in that situation where you made the news?
Shit, that's when I really learned who I was. I learned I was a king then. I learned that I wasn't like I said, we say nigga in the form of because that shit embedded in our vocabulary. I need to deprogram myself from even saying that. But I just thought I was a young nigga then. You feel me? Like, I was getting money. Like, I was up. I was having shit as a you feel me? Like I said, I was always a businessman. So when I came across that shit with them, it just was like my spiritual shit kicked in. It went no physical, nothing. Like, my spiritual side of me just kicked in.
So I've always said if I ever interviewed you, I want to ask you this question. After the situation, and we ain't got to go, for them who know, y'all go look it up. We ain't finna glorify that. But when you showed up to court, what made you put on that coat, man?
That's me. That's just who I am. I'm an asshole. I told you I'm an asshole. They told me I sold dope. They told me I was the brick man. I'm gonna go in this bitch looking like I'm the brick man and that I sell dope. They said it, not me.
So you weren't opposed to buying into what they thought about you?
Man, I loved every moment of me. Goddamn, I like this shit. I'm an entertainer. I'm an entertainer before anything now. Like I said, I'm a jack of all trades. I'm a god at what I do. You feel me? Like, I do this shit. My mama birthed a motherfucking goddamn. I don't know what she birthed. She birthed a hell of a young man. I knew how to play. Look, bro. When you look, this shit. Look, like we got this camera on right now. Do some goofy shit on the camera. You recording me. Why would I get out here and do some goofy shit knowing that I'm on this camera? I'm not. All right, so if you look up in the sky right here, that shit ain't nothing but a camera. We ain't doing shit but being watched. We just being watched. Yeah. Play your role.
Yeah.
I had to play my fucking role.
At all times.
And then I was actually being filmed. You see, but you look, listen, man. You see how the power of what I done spoke this shit early in the interview. Like I said, the power of your tongue, all this shit, man, with fucking, this shit is real. Me and my old manager, because I knew I had to turn myself in, but I didn't have a warrant out.
Hold up. How? I'm asking you because I'm gonna repeat to you what I heard. You said you knew you had to turn yourself in,
Facts.
but you know you didn't have a warrant.
I didn't. I know I ain't had no warrant because my lawyer. I got a lawyer. Like I said, these broke ass niggas, they don't be having lawyers. They have public defenders. That be the difference.
Okay.
And like I said, I ain't need. Let me fall back off that. These young men, they have. Well, now I'm gonna give it to them. Like I said, I'll go give it to them. Cause some niggas need to hear it. Stop fucking going to spend your money on them little fake ass diamonds that don't be real, on them bullshit ass Jordans that they're overcharging you for, just to keep up with your nigga that's sitting next to you. Stop doing that shit, dumbass nigga. Make sure you got them go retain a lawyer. Make sure you have lawyer fees. Put up. Make sure so your mama and everybody ain't got the word. Make sure them kids have money, goddamn. So if you do get fucked up, if you is out here in these streets, make sure you got some shit put up for your kids. So when you do get fucked up, they ain't fucked up. Y'all niggas be thinking goddamn stupid. Or don't think at all. So my thing is just get the fuck out of the game.
Yeah.
It's an end game to this shit. If you don't know that, then guess what? Look, bro, you study everything you get in. Before you start doing this and buying all that podcast equipment and shit, I bet you studied.
Absolutely.
So am I lying?
Nah. You
study whatever you get in. Before you goddamn go fill out a job application, you finna see what the fucking job description is. It said right there. Life fucking give us everything right there. We just don't use it.
Yeah.
We just goddamn, even sometimes I fall victim of it. I go buy some shit because my brain work like that. But I might can set the shit up without reading the instructions, set it up perfect. You might not.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes we have to pick up the instructions, and we got instructions to life. I know about the 48 laws of power, all that shit, man. Like I said, you ain't just dealing with your average rapper, or you ain't just dealing. I just rap. I ain't even no rapper. Like right now, I'm sitting right here at my warehouse. I ain't even went in yet, and I know my folks probably gonna be like, "Damn, bro, the food's supposed to be ready." Like I Lamborghini lamb chops, man. Lamborghini lamb chops. You got the fucking. This shit is crazy. I'm gonna make $1 million off lamb chops. And then I'm gonna play on their top. Like I said, man, this shit is to play on the motherfucking top, man. In order to reach the top, you got to play on that nigga top.
So let's go back to this. You said you knew you had to turn yourself in, you and your manager.
Yes, sir.
So when you
basically I spoke it. We got all these cameras and shit. I'm like, shit. Like I said, I'm an entertainer. I'm like, fuck it. Let's get these cameras. I'm gonna go turn myself in. You record me as I'm turning myself in. What did you see?
It was entertainment.
I'm saying, when that police beat my ass, what did you see?
I mean, I seen abuse. Nobody deserved what I saw.
Besides that, you seen me being recorded, getting turned in.
Absolutely.
Your tongue is powerful.
Yeah.
That's basically my message for the situation. I spoke upon this shit already, but I didn't know it was gonna happen like that. I didn't know I was gonna go worldwide with the shit.
Yeah.
Like I was on the news in fucking Mexico. I didn't know shit. I didn't know that was possible for me.
Yeah.
But if my record label would have rode the fucking wave and would have knew what they were doing, I would have been out of here for his music.
Okay. Since you brought it up, what record label was that?
I was signed under Third World Sound. I was signed under Spice One, Tupac best friend. Q Bossolini. Like I said, I just seen Q Bossolini in traffic the other day, man. It's all love. Like it ain't no hard feelings. And like I said, you got the truth got to be put out there. The truth got to be put out there.
Why you don't feel like they did what they were supposed to do?
They was a little older than me. They older, so they ain't know the game. This shit new.
So let me do this. Let me ask you this. Now you just stated that Spice One and Tupac, which Spice One has alluded to, was real tight.
Right. I'm a legend. We gonna put that out there. This shit legendary.
I agree with you. I don't disagree with you. So, with that being said, Spice One has been in the music industry for years. So, I find it hard that he didn't, especially being in the proximity and having a close friendship with Tupac, he didn't know. I find it hard that he didn't know how to capitalize off of it. So why you think he didn't? That's my question to you.
Well, we gonna call Spice One, and we gonna ask Spice One what, like I said, all this shit a program, right?
Mm-hmm.
What program did he have laid down for his artists? This shit's a program.
Yeah.
Your show is called what?
The Deprogram Show.
God damn. So it's a program, ain't it?
Yeah. One
you
way or
have
another.
a program with everything. Listen, I'm right here looking at a program right now. I'm looking at the program. I'm sitting at the trap right now looking at this shit.
Yeah.
And what I mean by the trap, because this is my new trap. I'm looking at it. I ain't gonna give everybody where I'm at.
Yeah.
I'm at my warehouse. This shit is a program.
Yeah. And you
everybody can't get in this building either. And no, I'm not at Sam's Club. Because they got a program too.
Yeah.
I said, this shit is a program. He didn't have the right program for me. Like I told y'all, bro, I had a mind problem. I'm fucked up in the head. I'm thinking about 100 things while I'm on this interview. I'm thinking about 100 damn ways to make some more money when I get off this motherfucker. So I probably was moving too fast for them.
So did you have a conversation with either Cue Ball or Spice One about why they didn't make the move?
Man, fuck a conversation. And like I said, excuse my French. I don't know if you curse on here or not.
I mean, you could be yourself.
You go get it raw on here today. My thing is, when you got a nigga, I'm pulling out what artists you know right now from every artist in Chattanooga. And like I said, no shade. What artists do you know that's stepping in with these students in school, bringing ice cream trucks to the school, bringing life to these kids, bringing life to this shit? None of them. I was doing that shit. My label went behind me on it, and I was spending my own bread. I just wanted your face out there. Let's make this shit look good for all of us. And like I said, the truth got to come out. A nigga don't want to just be like, oh, damn, it was me, so I can have, because the motherfucker start feeling some type of way. But like I said, the truth always got to have to come out. But I put all my money in that shit, and yeah, I was young, and I kind of I got beside myself. So I told them, fuck them. I wanted out of my contract. Atlantic Records was coming at me with a $250,000 contract, and I hadn't received no money from Q-Boss, from Spice One now.
So why you didn't receive no money from him?
I signed on the love. I signed on the strength. I signed on the business move.
So how long were you signed with Thug World?
Probably 6 months to a year, I believe, if I ain't mistaken.
So while you was on the label, then you put out your project. I'm asking you, did you put your project out with your own money?
Yeah, I put my project out with my own money.
Why being signed you to think they would have came with some capital?
That's why I said it wasn't no. I feel like I was hopping on the label to help the label grow. I was the youngest motherfucker on that motherfucker. So I feel like I was being used as a pawn too. Everything chess.
Okay.
I was being used as the pawn, and the whole time I was a king. And they didn't realize that. Like I told y'all, I'm older than what I really am.
Yeah.
So when it ain't even when I realized that I was a king. I just knew, like, fuck that. I'm putting all my money into this shit But when the check get cut, everybody get their percentage. And then like, nah, it didn't make sense. It didn't make sense. I can run my own fucking record label for that.
So after your project came out, you put your own money up. Did they receive anything from your project?
Yeah. I don't know how much they received, but yeah, it's probably still a check over there, to be honest. It probably ain't much. Like I said, I ain't gonna get on here and lie. But I'm gonna be honest, it's probably a check still there.
Okay.
I don't know how much it is, but it's a check still there.
So when you told them, look, man, I'm gone, and however way you told them,
it happened like it was a big like, man, the shit bigger than like what I'm just speaking. Like,
okay,
it's big. Like, I had other people coming in my ear who knew Spice won. Like the shit just got out of hand. I ain't gonna lie, the shit got out of hand. Like I said, I'm young. I'm still young mentally on some shit like, oh, ain't nobody finna play with me. You feel me?
So what were they telling you about Spice? If you care to go in,
they were just telling me to watch. They were just telling me to watch my bag. Just watch my bag. Then they was even giving me the damn, you putting all your money behind yourself. Like, they just was feeling the gaps that I already had done fulfilled already. They just was goddamn double packing the gaps. So it made me feel extra heavy.
Okay.
You feel me? I already had a load on me from my own heart, like, damn, like something, it don't feel right, but I'm gonna go with the wave. But then once they packed it on me, that shit was extra heavy on me. I felt some type of way.
So when the misunderstanding happened, or when I'm taking it, a conversation had to happen between you and the label heads.
Yeah.
So what went down? What happened when y'all had the conversation of the face off? Where you told them, look, man, I'm out. What was their response?
Shit, they were ready to get rid of my ass. Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Atlantic Records had goddamn came at me with a deal. And shit, Q Boss Selena, he kept that shit a band.
What did he say to you?
He was just like, shit, here. He signed off on that shit. Got me on out of there.
So he signed off to where you could go sign with Atlantic?
Yeah.
So that's really a big move because he ain't had to do that.
Right. So like I said, that's why I said. But like I said, the way I was coming at them, he was like, man, let me get this young nigga on out my fucking face. And I respect them for that. Like I said, it's love. It's all love. Like it ain't no bad blood. I just seen Q Barcelona the other day in traffic. Rolled down and wanted to spoke to him. You feel me? So like it ain't no bad blood. But I mean, it is what it is.
So after you got out the deal, what was your next move?
Shit, I was on to my own record label. I started signing engineers and producers and all that shit. Like I said, bro, I ain't the average young nigga, bro. I like motherfucker, and a motherfucker go be like, oh man, ain't nobody mad at the nigga, blah 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 blah. Like, listen, same way like bitches talk, niggas talk. These engineers and producers coming at me, letting me know like, oh bro, such and such mad because you got us hauled over here. Woo the woo. And it ain't like that I was really hogging them. You feel me? I just had paperwork on these guys. And like I just wanted my guys to be treated right.
So name some of the guys that you had signed under you.
I had T rolling up under me. He was up under official paperwork. Official paperwork. Raekwon, he basically was up under me, but we just never went in on the paperwork. Shout out to Raekwon. He doing this thing. I see he done goddamn went up in life. You feel me? Pluto still goddamn network. Like majority of the hottest engineers and producers that everybody worked with in the city, they was up under my tab.
Oh, okay.
They everything in-house with me, so they came from in-house.
So let's go into this. How did you spoke on T Rollin? How did you meet T Rollin?
Shit, Facebook.
Okay. And y'all just went from there.
Yeah, like I said, I'm a good nigga, man. Like I just took him in. I took him up under my wing. I treated him right. I like to treat people how I like to be treated. Like I said, this shit in front of us, this shit is written.
Yeah.
I just treated him how I wanted to be treated. And shit went on. I bought him a chain. He had a TGE pendant. I mean, shit. We just went up. We was the fucking Zay and Gucci. I feel like.
So what does TGE stand for?
Text Gang Entertainment.
Okay.
Text Group Entertainment.
So with that being said, when his situation went on, how did you feel about it?
I was hurt. Cause shit, I had just gave him a key to the studio and told him that was his living space. So I was hurt that night. You feel me? Knowing that shit went down like that, to be honest.
Yeah. Have you had a chance to talk to him since he been gone?
Yeah, I done talked to him. I done sent him some money and everything.
So how is he doing?
I mean, he good. But I don't think he wasn't in his right state of mind. Let me put it like that. And I ain't taking off for him. Because that young lady got a family out there too.
Okay.
But he was very apologetic about the situation. From what I got from him.
I got you.
But she got a family too, so I really ain't go into that. I don't really want to too much do that.
Yeah, out of respect for everybody involved.
She was a sweet young lady. I knew her. Like I said, we all was family. Like when you come around me, you become my family. It ain't just no. I don't do friends. You feel me? So that's why it'd be hard to get close to me. And a lot of motherfuckers probably be like, "Oh damn, bro, ain't funny, bro, ain't the funny, bro, ain't the funny." I just don't do friends.
So why? I gotta ask this: why you don't do friends?
Cause I barely do family. I barely do blood. I'm gonna put it like that.
Is it a reason behind it?
Yeah, I mean, fuck.
Yeah.
Too good. When you got a good heart, you get fucked all the time.
Yeah. So that keeps you. So you keep your distance from people.
I keep my distance from life. You see what happened to me? And like I said, I went through this shit. I got PTSD too, man. Like I got shit really going on with my mental though. Like behind the shit that's not happening to me out here. Like we all got a sense of PTSD within us, but just within like what I really done been through in life, man. Like this shit, I'm fucked up.
So how are you dealing with that?
Like I said, my probation officer helped me out. He got me a medical card. I go through therapy. A lot of, like I said, bro, the shit that I do, bro, a lot of niggas will probably be like, "Oh man, that bitch ass nigga, they laughing." But we all need this shit. We all need this shit, man.
You know what's interesting? My last guest I just interviewed talked about therapy. You talking about therapy. What in your therapy, what have you went through or what have you experienced in therapy that has helped you?
Shit, I can voice. I got a voice there. Without a motherfucker speaking back, without a motherfucker trying to correct you or trying to pinpoint where you wrong at, or like I got a voice where a motherfucker listen to me for who I am instead of judging me. At least judging me right there at that moment.
So do you feel like your whole life you haven't been able to really express yourself without being judged in a free space?
Nah, my mama was hard. So my like I said, bro, I'm getting real personal on this shit. So shit, this gonna be one of your best interviews. My life just like my mama a church going woman, so like she always just was hard on me. Like I said, we grew up in the projects. Um, but she tried to separate me from my peers, and like that shit made things. That's what sent me to prison. If you really want to know the truth, but then like in a sense of a way, like if you let your child run free, it's gonna send his ass the same way. So it's like I don't know, man. You got to just find that balance. But but yeah, man. Like I'm getting off. I don't forgot what the fuck you even asked me.
No. You really on point. So you saying basically, I mentioned about the therapy. So you saying you didn't have a voice because your mom in a free space, and you said that what kind of led you.
In the black household period, the motherfucker go tell you to go sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. Cause we going through shit. We so goddamn bothered up within our day going through shit. Like we don't even understand like that we ain't even that we putting our kids behind. And not that don't make you no bad parent. It's just like I said, it takes a village for this shit. And a lot of folks ain't got that village. Go to a motherfucker who got a village. I bet you there's a therapist inside of that village.
That's very important.
Because it's somebody in that village you're gonna be able to go to and be able to talk about whatever. Even if it's Big Mama, even if it's, you get what I'm saying? We ain't know what Big Mama at nowadays. Who still having Sunday dinner we pulling up at and the motherfucker giving you the game? When your granddaddy, who granddaddy giving them game out here on how to goddamn go out here and be a man? How to motherfucking pick up a shovel and go goddamn shovel some dirt? How to use their back? How to pick up? Motherfucker just know how to use their wrist. Like we don't know how to be man, so my therapist take that. My therapist take that away from me. Cause sometimes a motherfucker make you have to get on their level.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But listen, I really don't get on niggas level cause I try to teach niggas shit. You feel me? I'd rather go buy boogers. I can't even put this shit. I'd rather go buy boogers and real shit. You feel me? Than to go buy some bullshit. And that's just how I live my life. I'd rather hear real shit than hear some bullshit.
So do you think if like what one thing I do, I challenge young males or whatever, I challenge males to be men. Do you, and that's needed in our community. So I'm one.
Because it's a lot of fucking lollipops and suckers out
here. Hey man, majorly. But
yeah, man. But you like I said, like you got to wrap yourself up in a world full of lollipops. Like it ain't just ain't easy. But you can wrap yourself up and I heard you say this. Everybody got sucker tendencies, or everybody done did some sucker shit. You got to learn how to wrap yourself up so you don't become a sucker that get plucked or get sucked on.
And see, one thing people don't want to admit, they don't want to really admit, hey, look, I was there. Because one of my things is I tell people, get rid of the tendency and throw the lollipop away.
Of course, but sometimes everybody still go, listen, it's life, man. Like I said, this shit it ain't my fault, it ain't your fault. It's the world fault. Shit changed. You got niggas wearing fingernail polish and saying that it's cool, man, that they want to get a nail line and shit like that. It's lollipop shit, but they were just masculine as fuck. The food that we eat, all this shit, that the drinks that we drink, this shit goddamn fucking us up. So we don't realize what's really going on in this world, then we gonna be deformed around this motherfucker. You gonna have a lot of lollipops walking around this motherfucker.
Cause I mean, if you look at it, we talked about this off camera, and I'm gonna have to bring this up. We've always been told the backbone of our family is our mom or our grandmama.
Right.
When in all actuality, that burden one never been supposed to been put on the woman. Period.
But at the same time, as a man, it said in the Bible, I'm gonna agree and disagree with you. The woman is the nurturer. I ain't supposed to sit here.
The last little part I couldn't hear you. What did you say? You said the woman is the nurturer.
Yeah, the woman is the nurturer, so she should be able to, you feel me, to handle all of that. I probably had cut out.
Yeah, you did. But so how do you suggest we get back to being how it's supposed to be? Cause that burden is supposed to be on the man's back, not the woman.
The providing is supposed to be on the man.
Absolutely.
Us as men, we don't want to provide. We got to let the woman sit in the house and nurture, or we got to let the woman nurture. Period. We don't want to be men no more. You feel me? It's the sense of a pimp. You get what I'm saying?
Get a game down. Why?
They said a pimp will do anything, so they mean a pimp will go suck dick. I mean, like I said, man, this shit get deep. This shit get deep now.
Yeah, it do.
This shit get deep. You got a lot of gay men out here now. Like I said, man, this shit get deep now. Because they let the woman goddamn take control, and the woman goddamn kick a nigga ass on nobody's place, and she play the man. I mean, it's like I said, the shit get deeper than shit hitting the goddamn sewer.
Yeah, but and that's where we at now, because like you stated earlier, you talked about balance. When there is no balance, you get what we got today.
You freestyling. That's the way life is right now. Everybody freestyling. If you ain't organized in life, you just freestyling.
Yeah.
But a motherfucker don't want to hear that. A motherfucker don't want to hear that. Go to the store right now. While I'm going, it's organic shit. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like eating organic, but it's the best eating.
Yeah.
So, like I said, man, this shit just deep, man.
Well, man.
It's deep.
Yeah.
It's all about snapping into the reality, though, man. That's all this shit about, man. Just snapping into the reality and vibing with it.
So, besides the Lamborghini lamb chops, and where can the people purchase the Lamborghini lamb chops at?
Man, you got to. I'm doing deliveries. I got a food truck, but I'm getting all that's on the back end. Like I said, you getting exclusive shit, man. We got the food truck, everything on the back end right now. But we doing soft runs.
Okay.
We doing soft runs to see how this shit go. But right now it's been going good, man. We're gonna make $1 million off lamb chops. Only thing they have to do is $ tax time 423 and send your bread, and I have your plate delivered to you. Matter of fact, I'm doing them today.
So what made you choose lamb chops?
I do it all. It's called lamb chops and more. I got oxtails, I got chicken, I got it all. Just wait till I pop out in this food truck. Y'all will see more.
Oh, okay.
You gonna see way more. I got egg rolls, man. I do all this shit, man. But you told me you was a vegan, so I'm gonna have to whip up some vegan food for you.
Hey, man, we gonna make it happen. Hey, and I'm gonna say this: the next interview, man, I want to do it in person.
Yes, sir. I'm with that.
Cause, and we could do it. We could do it at the wherever. Do it at the warehouse or wherever. We ain't even gotta show them too much.
We can do it. We can do it at the spot. The kitchen is my favorite spot. We can do it directly in the kitchen.
So what you got coming up for the people to look out for besides the limit?
I got more music coming. I got an in-house studio and all that shit, man. Like I said, I'm all the way set up, man. It's just me. I had to get my mind right to go ahead and just push the shit. I got music coming up. We just dropped Old Ways. We just dropped a new video.
Who shot the video? Who shot the video?
It's on all platforms.
Okay. And it's called Old Ways.
Old Ways.
And you got a video. Who shot it?
AK Films.
Shout out to my boy, AK Films, man.
Yes, sir. That's the GOAT, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's my brother, man. So how you and AK link up?
Shit, through my old manager.
Oh, okay.
But man, AK, I done made AK travel. I made his ass take a tour with the videos he shot for me. I'm gonna put it like that.
Okay.
Like I said, all this shit facts, man. AK fans, he'll tell you.
Yeah.
It's just we creative, man. We like to be creative with this shit.
Yeah. Cause one thing I noticed about you and AK, y'all both younger than me, but both of y'all got that entrepreneur spirit.
Right.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, I'm finna have lamb chop t-shirts, all type of shit, man. Lamb chop lighters, lamb chop vapes, lamb chop everything. Lamb chop, man, I'm finna go crazy. When I tell you, I'm gonna mark my words, I'm gonna bring something to Chattanooga that Chattanooga ain't got.
You already done that though.
I'm gonna do it again and again and again and again.
Yeah.
Like I said, man, this shit a series, man. Like I said, this shit a movie with me. Really a show. This shit a series. You just got to join the show, man.
So with that being said, have you ever thought about doing a reality show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got to let this PTSD shit go behind the wall.
Yeah.
I don't like being in front of that camera. I don't like taking pictures or none of that shit.
So are you overcoming it slowly but surely?
My bad, I blanked out. Everybody keep calling me.
I said, so you overcame it slowly but surely.
Yeah. I'm still going through the PTSD. That shit bad. That's why I keep looking. That's why you keep seeing me look at my rearview mirrors and shit. Like I'm that fucked up.
Yeah.
But with the blessing of the big one, man, I'm gonna be good.
Yeah. So, man,
it's nothing you'll never overcome.
You just got.
You'll never overcome this. You just got to learn how to cope with it.
Okay.
I learned that in therapy. Like I never overcome it. This me now. This who I am. I lost my hair and everything, but I had to learn how to. You feel me? Look good with this shit.
Yeah.
But I probably needed to cut my hair to show off my boogers a little bit more.
So you gonna make it happen either way.
Hey man, when you got 2 carrots in your ear, you better show off a rabbit.
So man, what you want to leave the people with?
I'm gonna leave everybody with, man. Just go up, man. Be yourself, man. Whatever you want to do in life, just do it. Can't nothing stop you but you. You feel me? And for the youth, I'm gonna be deeper on the youth. I'm gonna actually have I'm gonna start a non-profit. Matter of fact, man, let's start a non-profit for the youth.
Let's make it happen.
Let's sit down and get this together, man. Cause I see you that's what you want to say. You want to say to youth. I want to say to you. You feel me? And yeah. I just want to show people I don't just talk. I got them with me. I make sure the youth ain't out there in the streets fucking out. He right here asleep. You feel me? He finna go to work with me. We going to go to work. You feel me? So I want to put more jobs in the community and everything.
I'm with that, man. I'm definitely with that, man.
So for that being said, man, we gonna get up out of here, man. I love everybody. Y'all tune into this interview. I appreciate this interview. And big ups to you, man. You keep going up. You keep going forward, and may God bless you.
Hey, man, likewise, my brother.
Yes, sir.
And like that, we gone.